Fuel price hike. Nigerians pushed to the limit as federal government denies responsibility. The president of the Association of Senior Staff of Banks, Insurance and Financial Institutions, Olusoji Oluwole, has raised concerns about the recent surge in fuel prices in Nigeria. Oluwole warned that the sharp price hikes are pushing Nigerians to their breaking point. You're welcome to Niger Anchor News. I am Abigail. Oluwole criticized the government's handling of the situation, expressing shock over the timing. The sudden increase in petrol pump prices is shocking and highly insensitive, he said, adding that it is particularly troubling when a government struggling to implement a long-debated minimum wage is quick to raise fuel costs. He also cautioned that if this issue is not addressed, it could lead to widespread unrest. This action is capable of creating an avoidable crisis that can lead to anarchy if not well thought out. Nigerians are angry and are being pushed to a point that even organized pressure groups will be unable to stem any reactions, he warned. Fuel prices have now skyrocketed to as high as 1,030 naira per litre in some regions, further exacerbating the financial strain on many Nigerians who are already grappling with rising living costs and stagnant wages. The growing discontent among the public raises fears of potential social instability. In response, the federal government has distanced itself from the price increases, attributing the decision to the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited. The government claims that NNPC raised prices in response to global market conditions. Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, explained that the government no longer controls fuel pricing due to the Petroleum Industry Act. He attributed the price hikes to global factors, including the ongoing crisis in the Middle East and market volatility. Idris also noted that with the end of the fuel subsidy regime in May 2023, NNPC could no longer absorb the losses from maintaining lower prices. He urged Nigerians to remain patient, assuring them that prices would eventually drop as the market stabilizes. The federal government and their cooked-up stories will never end. Because what do you mean by you're not responsible for the increment of petrol price? Who has the ultimate and final say in the country if not the federal government? I'm actually not surprised because they never take responsibility. Instead, channel so much energy to things that are not relevant and helpful to the masses. The increase in petrol price has affected literally everything. A lot of persons have resigned from their jobs because they can't cope anymore with transportation demands. How about feeding? At this point, we need God's intervention or else would continue to be in this bondage for the remaining years of this particular administration. The federal government needs to do better. We have a few comments here we'd want to quickly look at. And the first comment is coming from Dr. Mekino. Mekino said the game of sabotage. Is NNPC not federal government? NNPC raised their price. Definitely all chain of distribution will raise their prices. NNPC should be scrapped. Up next is coming from Avocado. Avocado said they will never take responsibility for their failure. Okay, last, they will say it's exchange rate and market force. But who make the policies that determines all these factors? The next comment is coming from Mr. Lekon 213. He said, so the citizens are the ones to hold responsible or what? We're never ready for these people. Maybe that's why they are talking like this. We have Israel. Israel said, who is now responsible? Just extorting Nigerians out of their hard-earned money. And lastly, from Uncle Choice. Uncle Choice said, yes, ordinary citizens that do not attend your meetings are responsible for the increase. That's all the comments we can take for now. Please share your thoughts with us about this in the comment section and keep watching Niger Anchor News for more news updates.